Okay, so we have the SIMSONN Pro Pedals on my table today. This is the controller board for the pedals, and you can see it is labelled. In fact, it's labelled with a couple of extra devices as well. There is a blank there that's listed under the H shifter, but we do have sequential shifter and also handbrake, and the other three are for the actual pedals themselves. You can see those are like RJ style sockets, standard sort of stuff you get with Simracing hardware, and then USB off to your PC. And we also get a useful ground wire as well, so that might be useful for some people that may experience some problems with pedals like these, which can be the case. So you do get that, you don't need to add your own ground wire, so that's nice to have. Let's put this to the side. We get a bunch of screws, nuts, bolts, tools, etc. So all the mounting stuff there as well. USB cable, of course. And this extra cable, which is kind of a mystery, it just looks like an extension cable for one of these. On the back of there you can see that's the same style of plug and socket, and then on the back of there we got another kind of just length of cable and then another type of RJ socket on the end. So not sure why that's included, but it is there, so maybe there was a useful purpose for that, but I can't really think of what that could be, considering these go straight into the controller box and then that goes to USB. So yeah, I'm not sure what the purpose is, but just showing you what's there. Interestingly, these are sort of going up against the SimJack Pro Pedals. I have reviewed the SimJack Pro Pedals very recently on the channel, so if you're new to my channel, then check out that review. I will review these, but it's going to take me a little bit of time to get round to that. So today we're just unboxing, take a look at them, first impression out of the box. So this is the throttle. See, it's very chunky, good quality materials here. One thing I will say, which did impress me immediately that I noticed, was we get some really good bushings on here. All the pedals are absolutely super sturdy. We also get these springs on here, so they're listed as hydraulic springs. They may actually be proper gas springs. Now, going back to my SimJack Pro pedals, they have similar types of springs on them, but they do seem to be just regular springs rather than gas springs. But these actually, I think, do have a little bit of dampening. I can feel something, and I can definitely hear something. So just listen to this. You might be able to hear it. I definitely think there's something going on there. Well, at least I think I do, unless it's just a bit of an illusion, but I will find out when maybe I mount them and I just get my feet on them. The other thing I might do is take one of them off and just test it for the review. But there's definitely something about them which I think these might be real gas springs rather than the sort of on the SimJack Pro pedals. Quite honestly, fake gas springs. They're just springs in there. They are strong springs on the SimJack Pro pedals, but they are just springs pretending to be sort of these sort of gas springs, which have a little bit of damping. That's what these provide. And it feels like there's something there. I'm sure there is, but we'll check that out for the review. Brake pedal here. So big chunky stack of elastomers plus a spring there. A big old load cell. This is rated at 130 kilograms. Interestingly, again mentioning the SimJack Pro pedals, they have a very similarly sized load cell assembly, but on the SimJack Pros it says 200 kilograms. All the pedals use load cells for their sensors. On here we have ones that are shown as 20 kilograms. Collar is movable, so you can adjust the tension just by that alone. You can also adjust the tension, I can see that, by just unscrewing this and moving it down. And that will kind of just change obviously the leverage pushing into the pedal. That will change the tension. Same sort of deal with the clutch here, and on the clutch we have this big saddle on the back to give us our clutch feel. There's a bit of something going on there. I wouldn't say it's that strong. Interestingly, maybe we need to adjust that by pushing that down. That might affect the feeling of the clutch sensation. On my table here, these SIMSONN pedals are looking really impressive. Considering the price too, these are actually cheaper than the SimJack Pro pedals by about £30. So right now, at the time of making this video, I did a price check and these are £137. So all in, that's delivery and everything, and that's impressive in itself. In fact, the SimJack Pro pedals at £167 for something, you know, very similar setup, is really good value as well. So, and this is even better. These are, you know, potentially SimJack Pro killers. These might be the better option over the SimJack Pro pedals. And another thing that's actually worth mentioning is these come with their own software. They actually have their own calibration software. I'll put a link in the description. You can download that software. You can check it out yourself. Yeah, usually these pedals you buy from AliExpress, including the SimJack range of pedals, don't come with their own software. So you use FreeJoy or DiView. It's far better to have a pedal set that comes with its own calibration software, which gets straight to the point and is made a lot easier, like you get with a lot of branded pedals. So that was really surprising to find that, you know, they do have their own software, and that's good to see. But yeah, overall, I'm really impressed by what I see here. Now, it only remains for me to obviously test them properly and find out if they perform on track. But I kind of know what I'm getting with this type of pedal set, just by the design of it, the look of it. I know they're going to be, you know, physically strong and they're going to feel pretty good under my feet. There's no doubt about that. I'm sure about that. It's really going to be down to the controller board, and if, you know, that works and it's compatible with games and there's no sort of strange kind of conflicts. Now, there really shouldn't be. I shouldn't expect that. You know, it's pretty standard stuff using analog devices, with like pedals, etc. But, you know, we do need to find out and see if there's any kind of, you know, any problems there. But I'm not expecting anything, to be honest. Indeed, if you have the SIMSONN pedals, drop a comment below the video. Let me know how you're getting on with them. That's always useful to share that information, since right now I haven't tested them. So, you know, I'm just basing it on what I have in front of me. But yeah, so far I have to say, looking rather nice. And there you go, guys. I'm going to end it this one. Simcat's just arrived, so I'll bring him up. Hello, Simcat. And yeah, there you go. Thanks, Simcat. Bye.